January 12th, 1974. Welcome to the Law of One. This telepathic channeling has been taken from transcriptions of the weekly study and meditation meetings of the Rock Creek Research and Development Laboratories and LL Research. It is offered in the hope that it may be useful to you, as the Confederation entities always make a point of saying, please use your discrimination and judgment in assessing this material. If something rings true to you, fine. If something does not resonate, please leave it behind. For neither we nor those of the Confederation would wish to be a stumbling block for any. I am Hatonn. I greet you, my friends, in the love and in the light of our infinite Creator. I am with this instrument. It is a great privilege to be with you this evening. I am at this time in a craft high above your house. You could not see me if you looked, for I am much too high in the atmosphere. I am aware of your eagerness to meet with us. We will attempt to arrange this at some time in the future, but for now you must be patient, for we cannot at this time greet you openly. We are sorry that this is the situation, but it is at this time impossible. But in the relatively near future, we will be glad to greet you directly. We, the Confederation of Planets in the service of the Infinite Creator, are waiting to meet as many of the people of your planet as would wish to meet us. The reaction of the people of your planet is quite varied as to their realization of our presence. Some of them seem convinced that we are here now. Some of them do not believe in us at all. That is exactly the condition for which we have strived. It is a condition which will produce a maximum effort on the part of the individual to seek the truth of our existence or of our non-existence. Whatever the seeking, this seeking will lead him or her upon other ideas. These ideas have been presented in many forms in your literature in the past many hundreds of years. In one seeking, he or she will, if things are correctly progressing, discover certain truths that have been available throughout all of time. He or she, also if she or he is fortunate, come in contact with some of the material that we make available through channels such as this one to the peoples of your planet. This condition of questioning, seeking, and thinking about things is precisely the condition that we have attempted to generate by our rather nebulous contact. It is always much more satisfactory if the individual finds something out of his or her own efforts than it is if he or she is taught a principle. The mental activity required for the individual to seek out and find the basic truths of the creation allows him or her the time to reflect and examine with their own point of view each one of the propositions offered to them. This results in an understanding of the propositions that surpasses any understanding that he or she could achieve if these propositions were made to them in a relatively short period of time. This, of course, would have been necessary if we had landed upon your surface and directly communicated with the people of your planet. The ways of the Confederation in establishing contact with a planet that has no knowledge of their presence, or the Confederation or any of our peoples, is now quite standardized. For this reason, we have chosen to limit our contacts severely. There is, however, only a certain amount of time available to make and establish a contact which will disseminate to as many of your people as possible the truth of this infinite creation and the true workings of man in it. We will, therefore, be much more in evidence in your skies in the very near future. As I have stated earlier, many more of your people are ready for the truth that we bring than were ready a few years ago. We therefore increase our activity in hopes that it will increase the seeking of individuals in an attempt to understand us. We must emphasize that this understanding can come only through an effort put forth by the individual to do so. Without this, there will be very little progress in his or her development of understanding. I hope that I have been of some service in helping each of you to understand our purpose and motives with respect to our relatively unusual form of contacting the people of your planet. It has been a great privilege to give you these thoughts, and we are in hopes that it will aid you in understanding the importance of your own seeking. For this, my friends, is a great truth, that it is necessary to seek in order to find. It is necessary to seek, my friends, in order to grow. Do not be neglectful of your personal seeking. It is the most important thing that you do. I hope that I have been of service. I will leave you now and will allow this instrument to be used for contact by one of my sisters and brothers. I am Hatonn, Hatonn of Asu. I am Latui. I am with this instrument. I greet you, my friends, in the love and the light of our infinite Creator. It is a very great privilege to be with you, my friends, for I have not been with you before. I have been with this instrument before, but not with you, in a sense that I have not spoken with you. We, of course, cannot be separated in our totality. I am Latui. We of the Confederation of Planets in the service of the Infinite Creator are always privileged to speak with the people of your planet. We are sorry that we have to use this method, but the reason for this method has been adequately explained by my brother. I will therefore continue using this instrument to give you certain thoughts, which I truly hope will help you in your seeking. This planet, my friends, is a ball in space. It is a ball of light. But it does not appear to you as what it really is. The reason, my friends, that it is a ball of light is that all things in the entire creation are comprised of nothing but light. This is the basic building block of all of the material creation. When we greet you in the love and the light, we greet you in the only existing ingredients of the creation. Love, the formative force, and light, the building block. I am aware that it is difficult for you to conceive of light as matter, but this, my friends, is the actual situation. Light is one of the two things that we always mention at the beginning of a contact. There is a good reason for this. There is a good reason for us to greet you in the love and the light. The reason is that this encompasses everything, and that is what we wish to do. Include within this greeting everything and everyone in the creation. For, as we have told you, it is true that all of these parts are one single thing. Imagine, if you can, an infinitely large sphere of pure light. Impressed upon this is absolute love. Out of this then condenses the unimaginably vast number of created parts, each of those parts connected by this original force, the love of our infinite Creator. Each of us, my friends, and everything else is made up of this single fabric, light. It is only necessary to learn the truth of what I say in its totality, to be able to return to that place and stature that was designed for you by the Creator. Light, my friends, is the substance of which you are made. Light is the substance of which I am made. Light is the substance of which everything is. Love is the substance which forms light into the forms that you know as living beings, as planets, as trees, as stars, as air. It is all one substance. This substance, my friends, can be affected only by love. Love, my friends, is not what you think it is. The word in your language has a meaning that has various interpretations. But it is none of these things. We use the word when we speak to you because it is as close as we can come to the concept, using your language. Love, my friends, is that force which does all of the things that are done in the entire creation. All of the things, my friends, even those that you would interpret as being without love. If it were not for that love, my friends, then the freedom of choice to do those things could not exist. It is only necessary that the individual realize the truth of what I am saying in order to be able to do those things that he or she was originally intended to be able to do by the Creator of us all. The things that he was intended to be able to do are quite surprising. They extend so far beyond your present limitations that I could not possibly convey to you the scope and magnitude of these abilities. However, it is possible, let me assure you, through proper methods of advancing your understanding with respect to its present limitations, to regain what is rightfully yours, the knowledge that you have buried within you, the knowledge of the use of our Creator's light through love. It is very, very important, my friends, that you seek an understanding of love. Do not be satisfied with your first interpretations of this concept, for it is much, much broader in scope than you might imagine. It covers everything that there is. I am going to instruct the people of your planet on the use of love. This will be done in an unusual way, but please bear with me. We have found that it is necessary to do things in unusual ways. As far as you are concerned, it is necessary to teach to you a way of thinking that is not common to the people of your planet. If you are to rapidly gain understanding of the concepts that are of utmost importance in your present progression, there are 3 ways to achieve a knowledge of love. The first way is to relax and let your mind become at rest. This is the method of meditation. If this is done on a daily basis, then it is not possible to shut out the love that is ever present. You will become aware of the true creation and its meaning. The second way is to go forth among the people of your planet and serve them. They will return to you love, and you will absorb this love and store it within your being. I must at this time caution that this service to your people must be done in such a way that it is a service that they wish. Do not make a mistake, as so many of your people have done, in trying to impress an unwanted or unsolicited service upon your neighbor. To go forth and to serve your fellow man at this time upon your planet requires much care and planning, for it is at this time rather difficult to accomplish, for interpretations of service vary greatly, and it is necessary that you understand what service is, in order for yours to be effective. This can only be done by following the first step or plan, which is meditation. The third technique is to give all that you have to your fellow man. If this is done, then you will not be encumbered by material possessions. You will no longer give part of your love to material possessions. Giving love to material possessions is an extreme waste of your abilities. This is a mistake that is made by most of the people of this planet. It is necessary, if one is to attempt this method of gaining love, to divorce oneself from the desire for material things. Each one of these three avenues may be used. Each one will produce results. At present, it is very difficult to work and live within a society such as yours and to allow each of these programs for knowing love. It is therefore suggested by those of us of the Confederation that you employ the first method, meditation. Meditation, my friends, will allow you to decide to what extent you may employ the other two methods, for it is sometimes impractical to attempt to literally follow these two suggestions, in that those whom you attempt to serve will not understand. It is, however, recommended that you keep each of these methods in mind, for they are all important. Much of the strife that has occurred upon your planet in its history is due to the attachment of your people of this planet for material possessions. They have a false concept, which is the concept of ownership of possessions. Everything is made of light. All of these possessions, everything that exists, is the property of our Creator. The Creator provided ample materials for all people in all space. It is not necessary to covet any of these materials, for all of them are part of you. At present, there is much strife upon your planet. There is much coveting of properties. But this is of no avail to those who covet these properties, for even though they may acquire, as they think, these properties, their apparent possession is very, very short-lived. I am Latui. I hope that I have been of service. Adone Vasu. I am Oxal. I am with this instrument. I greet you, my friends, in the love and in the light of our infinite Creator. It is a privilege to speak with you, my friends. I am at present in a craft which is very high in your sky. It is several hundred of your miles high. I am, as you say, one of those who dwells within a flying saucer. I am trying to impress upon you this fact for a definite reason, so please bear with me. I, Oxal, of the Confederation of Planets in the service of the Infinite Creator, have for many of your years lived in a craft that orbits your planet. This has been my service and my duty. I am attempting to give to the people of your planet something that they need more than any other thing. I am attempting to give them love. This is not an easy thing to do on your planet. What do you think would be the reaction if I met on the street a group of your people and told them this? I am afraid that it would be not at all effective. To give your people love is quite a problem. All of us in the Confederation are attempting to do this. Your people just do not seem to want our love. Oh yes, some people are accepting us, but the vast majority are not interested in accepting our love. They are interested in us, but not in our love. What can we do to remedy this situation? What can we do to arouse within the people of your planet a desire to receive our love? And why is it necessary to bring to your people this love? My friends, it has just been explained to you. This is what you need. This is the only thing that you need. The Creator has amply provided everything for you. We are just simply trying to redistribute the love that the Creator originally planned for you and that many of your people have rejected. It is a long and difficult task, but we will be successful, for we will not tolerate a lack of diligence for ourselves. We will continue to bring to you the Creator's love. When you are fully able to accept this, then and only then can we land and contact the people of this planet in general. It is a very simple thing and could have been accomplished in a few minutes' time if your people would simply accept this love. However, as you know, this is extremely improbable, but not impossible. We must accelerate our program of bringing this to the people of this planet. There will be a greater attempt in the future to arouse those who would wish to know of our purpose. So please bear with us as we continue in our efforts to bring to you the only gift that is possible, for there is nothing else of value to give. I am Oxal. I am going to leave you at this time. I leave you in the love and in the light of our infinite Creator. Adone Vasu.